Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Anna Hill.
And I'm Fuljens Henry. Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday for you today. We have tons of great updates. We have a new way for you to show what you create with Ecamm, and we're going to talk more about it. We have a way where you can potentially be highlighted in the Ecamm Live social networks. Fuljens.
And also, we have tons, well, not tons, but we have several Ecamm Fam members we'd like to highlight and showcase what they've shared in the Ecamm Live community as well. And we have awesome news and, of course, some awesome trivia.
That is right. So let's say hello to the fam and see how you are all doing on this Monday. It's not the first Monday of, it's the first Monday of April that we have streamed. Yes.
First Monday of April, USA live stream is in the house.
USA live stream.
Picktown Sports, howdy to you. Good to see you here. And
Picktown Sports. I'm just going to be the echo.
Matt and the puppies are in here.
Ooh, hello, Matt.
George Canellis, the keeper of the merge. Will, hello. And A Love Outreach. Good to see you here. Shay.
Hello.
Shay.
Happy Monday.
Let's go. The dripped and Ecamm queen herself, Marianne, is here.
Marianne, ooh.
Yes. And we have a fellow identifier of the 440 Pro that Anna is rocking.
Oh my gosh. Yes, Picktown Sports. I love it. I love it. And pretty soon I will be able to use it to its max potential because it's not going to have so much sound escaping. It's going to be enclosed. So I cannot wait to hear how it sounds in a properly treated room. I'm excited for that. So yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what we have tuned in so far. So if you're in the chat, say what's up. Stop by, say what's up. Say what's up.
And if you are new, also, if you're new, say hello to us so that we can give you a shout out. And speaking of shout outs, the fam, Paul, Jill, Doc, Caleb,
left us.
They were having a fantastic time at NAB. I'm over here like, us. I want to go. I want to go next year.
Abandoned. For real.
Yeah, it's great. And we also next week, speaking of Doc, we're gonna have Doc here on ENN, and he's going to be joined by Ash, and it's a new show coming up, so you're gonna learn all about that. And there is some new merch surrounding that, so you will be able to enjoy that as well. And that is next Monday right here on ENN.
Yeah. So let's get started. And howdy, London Pen Company, Sean. Good to see you here as well.
Hello, Sean.
Welcome.
Ooh, pen company. I love pens. I love pens. So if I show you my pen collection, you probably, if you love pens, London Pen Corporation, you will be proud of my pen collection. I love pens.
Or Sean for short,
Hello,
I guess.
Jeremy.
Sean. There goes your paycheck, Jeremy, right there. There you go.
Yeah, so let's get started with what's new. What's new on IG, fam? There has just been created. Jill is our new community manager, and she has been doing some incredible things to get the community even more engaged, highlight what you are all doing with Ecamm. And one of those things is a new Ecamm Fam Instagram. Fuljens.
Yeah, definitely. So if you are not already following, follow Ecamm Fam. Ecamm Fam. One word. Ecamm Fam. There we go. We currently are at 107 followers and growing. And there goes Jill and her Bagel Mania Las Vegas. Pretty cool. So head on over and follow Ecamm Fam.
Yeah, that's where things are going to be. Your pictures might be posted there. So it might be posted on the website as well. So we never know where it's going to be highlighted. But if you follow that page, you will be able to stay tuned with all the things Ecamm Fam that is going to be happening throughout the year.
Yeah,
so
it's all about you.
Let's talk about the Ecamm Fam Friday then.
There you go. So speaking of all about you, this post is all about you. Ecamm Fam Fridays in the Ecamm Live community on Facebook. Let's go ahead here and check it out. There's Jill doing her thing again. Jill has been super busy. So this is your official spot to share what you've been working on using Ecamm Live, whether it's live streams, podcasts, overlays, designs, video clips, full-blown productions, whatever. Drop and share. So far in this one alone, we have over like 26 posts of different things. I dropped some stuff in there too. I was like, yo, let me share my stuff. So this is pretty cool. And this is Ecamm Fam Fridays, Ms. Hill.
Yeah, no, it's incredible. That's the bro back from back in the day. So it's great to have it back so the fam can show what they're creating with Ecamm and let us know how you're using Ecamm, because there are tons of different ways to use Ecamm. There are tons of different ways to do one thing in Ecamm, and we can all we would love to see how you do your Ecamm.
Exactly. Show us how you do your Ecamm in the Ecamm Fam Fridays. There you go.
Yeah. And speaking of that, right? Speaking of that, I want to go to the comments a little bit because I was reading about the Switch 2 and I see the guys are talking about the Switch 2 and there was some talk about they didn't know if it was going to be that good, but I hear the buzz that the Switch 2 is actually pretty good. The hype is real.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ashley says, I think I was the third one that followed. I think I remember Daniel Chi was patient 0 or patient 1.
Daniel is right away in there. Yeah, okay, so I'm over here, okay, reading it. Okay, so let's show the dripped in Ecamm because we're talking about highlighting you, and I'm loving this little, I'm gonna call it friendly competition between Marianne and Matt. I'm loving this. I am loving it. So Matt did his famous, what he did for Creator Camp, right? That he multiplied himself and he wore different items, and he did that with dripped in Ecamm. So let's check that out. And again, you can join in the fun by wearing and taking a picture of you wearing Ecamm merch, hashtag dripped in Ecamm. You don't have to do it, but if you want to participate in the fun and have a chance to be highlighted in the Ecamm socials, go ahead and join, and that will be in the Ecamm Live community. Okay, Fuljens, go.
Yeah. Boom, there it is. So we're gonna go over this itinerary that Matt has here. Let's go over this real quick. Featured here, Ecamm coffee mugs ×4. Create a Camp notepad, a black on black wide brim snapback cap, Ecamm winter beanie / toque, Ecamm shorts in a dangerous gray color, Ecamm Fam socks, ENN t-shirt, Create a Camp t-shirts ×4, Live Happens t-shirt, Ecamm old school design Stop Dreaming Start Streaming t-shirt, Ecamm hoodie in a purple color, 2 of them, Ecamm Creator Camp tote bag, and disclaimer, the puppies are not available on the Ecamm merch store. Yo.
Matt, I'm over here just checking all your poses, all your headshot poses. Listen, you owned all the poses. All the poses are great, and I love it. Right, biased. That ENN is the one in the middle. That's it, right? ENN straight up with puppies. I'm loving that. Loving that. Not biased or anything, but
I think the puppies kind of like requested that and just demanded that this is we want to be front and center with our ENN merch, okay? Don't even think about it.
I love it. So Matt, great job. This is totally dripped in Ecamm. Totally dripped in Ecamm. And then we have another one because, let's continue because we're talking about Matt and Marianne and we need to bring more of you into the mix. So let's go. Let's see what Marianne has for us. Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
Marianne says, my
so cute.
Podcast movement evolution team shirt in the color violet, #dripped in Ecamm, won it on ENN.
Yeah.
Very
and
cool.
Is that a Doc Pop?
That is a Doc Pop.
Okay.
That is a Doc Pop.
So there we go. Yes.
Yeah.
Also at the Ecamm merch store.
And
it's
confirmed. The puppies demanded ENN be the center. 20 items. George, are you listening? See, look, George is like very clever. Mad thumbs up. Checkmate.
Judge is like, listen, I just have them on the shelf. I just have it on the shelf.
I love it.
No, for real. I am even working on my dripped in Ecamm game, fam. Like behind the scenes, I'm just gonna join you on it.
Yeah.
I'm working on it, so I'm pretty sure gonna join you in the whole on the fun in here and see
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have to say hello to some fam. Valerie, hello.
Valerie, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in a minute.
Valerie, you notice that when we say hello to you, we have to sing song it because you're Valerie. Hello, and Arnold's like Valerie. You see, we did that for you. We did that for you, Valerie. And Rabbi David, shalom. Good to see you here as always. And yes, it is a Doc Pop, says Marianne. And
yeah.
Awesome. Yes, right? It is like Where's Waldo? It is like Where's Waldo?
So I'm like, where is the red shirt? In which position is it? The red shirt. What pose is he?
That's awesome.
Sporting.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
We have one more.
Jeremy. Okay. Yeah. Wait, before we go to the next one, Jeremy was asking, is AI permissible with Ecamm merch dropped in Ecamm? I was like, no, if the merch is not in real life, it isn't. It is not. You can use the help of AI to multiply yourself if you want to, but if the merch does not exist, it is not real. Mm-hmm. So it cannot be dripped in Ecamm.
Let's show the last one, and then we have a question in the chat also. But let's pull up the next one. And this is from Mr. Will. That's pretty cool.
William! I love it.
I totally forgot Will kind of surfaced above like the trivia beast and actually won one of those times.
And that was fast. I was like, William, I think, William, if you're still here, I actually sent you a message and I was like, hey, #dripped in Ecamm so that we can showcase you.
Right.
So I don't know if you got that.
Yeah.
So make sure that when you're posting your Ecamm, dripped in Ecamm merch, #dripped in Ecamm, because that's what we search for to find you.
Yeah, definitely. And So Valerie doesn't respond to the singing. Valerie responds to bacon. What? And she agrees.
Was that with one of the waiting screen questions? What do you have for breakfast?
Oh man, that is too funny. So yeah, we did have a question in the chat. Let's pull that up. Oh, and Will says yes.
Okay.
And the question was, where did it go? Where did it go? This question comes from Pigtown. Do you guys think it's worth getting a laptop or a Mac Studio / Mini if you don't really travel often? What are your thoughts
I
on
guess that's
that?
on your preference. Yeah, I think it's on your preference definitely because for me, I got a laptop. I'm on Studio, right? But before I upgraded my desktop, I got a laptop because I do a lot of productions outside. And then also I like just sitting on my laptop away from my desk. I don't want to be on my desk all the time. So it's a matter of preference for you. So if you don't mind, if you don't travel, then you are gonna get more for the money, right? If you just get a desktop. That's my opinion, Fuljens.
Yeah, definitely. So I prefer to be on a desktop. But when I do travel, I just use one of my old MacBooks. I still have like an Intel MacBook that I travel with. Aside from that, I prefer desktop. Yeah, definitely. And with desktop, can be either Mac Studio or Mac Mini because the new ones, they are true workhorse. So you cannot go wrong. Depending on your budget, you got some great choices, my friend.
Hello,
Yes.
Franco Stella.
Hello, good to see you here. And Will is going. Oh, it's hashtag dripped in Ecamm, Will, and it's not too late to edit your post. Hashtag
Yeah, it
dripped
isn't.
in Ecamm.
So dripped in bacon, is that what Jeremy's saying?
Dripped in bacon. Hashtag dripping with bacon. Oh man, I will drip with my Ecamm. There you go.
let me write it down for in the chat for Will. But Will, actually, I sent it to you in the check out the messenger I sent you because I sent you the whole thing. How you should have it.
Definitely.
But I will write it here too.
Hashtag dripped in Ecamm.
There it is.
Boom.
There
Incoming.
it is for you.
There we go.
Yes. All right. So talking about dripped in Ecamm and ways to show what you're creating in Ecamm, let's talk about the questions that have been coming in to the Ecamm Live Facebook group from our fan members.
Definitely. So speaking of Intel, Max, this question comes from Lindsay. Hello, I'm new here and relatively new to Ecamm. I have a show that I previously recorded in StreamYard, but I've canceled them and I'm switching to Ecamm. Yes, awesome. Could someone please help me? I'm trying to get it to record separate videos for myself and guests as well as the one with both of us. I see how to do it, but the options are grayed out, right? So, I have a Mac M1 and Mac Pro subscription. So I believe, right? And Ms. Hill, I think you can confirm that, right? Did you have one of the M's that couldn't do isolated video?
No, I was getting an error that it could not record it, but it got fixed. I could record now on my M1, isolated video, isolated audio.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was getting an error before that I couldn't do it.
Right.
And then with one of the updates, it got fixed.
Yeah. And then I know for me on my Intel MacBooks, you don't have I don't have the isolated video option. And if we go back here, right here, record isolated video tracks requires an Apple Silicon Mac. But Lindsay is saying that they have a M1 Mac. But normally, if anyone, so this can be often overlooked, but if anyone has a Intel, this will definitely be grayed out. And there's nothing you can do. You can't do isolated video tracks on Intels. Yeah. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, and one of the things that that the fam, Doc and Daniel, and they recommend is just making sure that you have enough space for it to be saved. So I'm not sure if that it could be checked for you, Lindsay.
Exactly. And then the next one, I think this is much a much lighter topic here. This comes from Stephen Cross. I'm trying to implement a 2-camera layout like this for an interview. The only way I've figured out is using an image with transparent boxes. Is it possible to make shapes like this in Ecamm Live? And not only can you make the shapes in Ecamm Live, you can rotate them the exact way like so, which is so cool. At the click of a button and at a move of a slider, you can just do it just like that.
Steve. Welcome, Steven.
Welcome
Look how
to
easy this is doing.
a new perspective on things. There you go. So easy, so simple, and right out the box with Ecamm, you can do that. So that was pretty cool. And then in the post too, he's like, "Oh my gosh, how did I miss this?" Right? Because like there's all these cool little Easter eggs in Ecamm. It's so easy to like miss something like perspective, or even like the blend modes, for example.
Yeah. And I remember, and still now, when I have a question about Ecamm or something that I'm not sure if about, if it has been fixed, it can be done, or a different way to do it, I either ask the moderator group that we belong to, or I post it in the community, because you might think that you're the only one having that question, but you will be surprised how many people will have the same question that you do, and you're helping yourself out and you're helping them out. So any questions that you have, I guarantee you that other people have that question, and you did them a favor by asking yourself. So continue asking questions. This is why the community is there. Fuljens.
Absolutely. So I guess now I think Valerie's on a little back, because now Valerie is saying sing it.
No, but she's also saying that she wears her ENN merch just to watch ENN, which is on the whole other level of loyalty. I mean, like
dual horns for you, Valerie. Dual horns for you, Valerie. And yeah, definitely a no-go on Intel Macs are isolated video. Valerie says, I have a Mac Studio, but I like laying on my couch with the laptop. Yeah, Valerie's is back in time right now. She's back in time. Valerie's in a time machine on ENN live, right?
But I am with you, Valerie. I'm with you. Like I like to take breaks. I actually have stations in my house that I go to depending on what I'm doing. And so I have a station with my iPad. I have a station that's with only my phone. I have a station that's pen and paper. I have a station, which is this one, that is my desktop and live streaming. This is the only place I live stream from for now. And so different places give me different vibes for creation. So for laptop, I like sometimes to go on the couch for the laptop. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So I think that is it for the Ecamm side of things for news, right? We can get on some.
So we have trivia, but before we go into trivia, we have some updates to share with you. And the updates are about ChatGPT. I don't know if you all have been in the loop about OpenAI doing some upgrades in their image generation model of ChatGPT, and people have been having a lot of fun with it. And we have the reasons, we have the product of it, the reasons to stay vigilant about it, and then some more. Fuljens.
Yeah. So as of right now, I know, and a lot of people a lot of the fam also have been just generating tons and tons of images. We're not going to share any of that, but just to show you the type of images that can be generated, stuff like this. And this is coming directly from ChatGPT's IG. And things like Studio Ghibli, like this, right? You remember these popular memes? And they've been generating animations such as this one, right? and that
Who
is
are
happening
them? Who are
all. Huh?
they?
Oh, those are
They
those are
real
those are
people?
famous. Yeah, those are famous memes. Those are famous memes.
Oh,
Really popular
okay.
memes. I'm surprised you haven't
Okay.
seen. Unless maybe if you saw a real version, you would know exactly what those were. But
Probably. I don't
it
know, but
is
that looks
these.
like the airbender. He just doesn't have the arrow.
Oh no
The
no
one on the
no
right.
no. He's just like he was like a disappointed guy meme, and then this was like the kid was like, you mean to tell me, like he's the very skeptical. You mean to tell me meme kid. So that's what that was. That's what that was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. But before we get into it, Jeremy, yes, NAB news all over the place. I mean, Doc, there were some live happening. There were a lot of great posts also in the Ecamm Network Instagram and also in the new Ecamm Fam Instagram. There are some posts there of the family just having fun and the Ecamm booth just being filled with people.
Yep.
And just having fun. And that live that they did had like 150 people about watching.
Yeah.
Right. I wasn't available. I was not here. So I just saw it on the Slack afterwards. I was like, oh man. But it looks like they're having a lot of
blast.
great things. And then
They are.
yeah, so the Ghibli, you know what? Go ahead, Fuljens.
No, I'm saying that booth, the Ecamm Fam Studios booth, has been super busy all event long.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like you're there, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna be saving my dollars to go there next year because that looks so good, and then I can check out all the lights and the cameras and the lenses and all the different things that I can only check out when I go to New York City to B&H. But they still have more
Speaking
things.
of New York City, so NAB Show New York is after Creative Camp, so I believe I'm going to go to that one. October 22nd to the 23rd. Yeah.
Nice. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
The one that I'm going to for B&H is one that they have on June, I believe it's June 13th or June 20th, something like that. But it's on New York City. In New York City, they have a whole expo. It's free. So that's the one that I'm attending to. That looks really good. So that would be, I learned about it when I went to New York City 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, oh, that looks good. So I might go there. But yeah, so those are the news for NAB Fun Fam. And Jeremy, actually, when Fuljens sent me the run of show for today, I was looking and I was like, how do you pronounce this? And I went to Google and I was like, Google, can you help me pronounce this? And it spelled it. It went G Lee. And I'm like,
I always
okay,
forget.
You got it.
I always
got
forget.
it.
Yeah. Thank you for the reminder, Jay.
And I actually even wrote it like that. I'm like Ghibli,
Yeah.
just like that to
Ghibli.
make sure.
I
Yeah,
always
but
forget.
that was yeah. So let's go to the comments. I see some people coming in, and remember, if you are new to ENN or new to Ecamm, please say hello so that we can give you a shout out.
I'm not sure the context of this, the last few comments that came in, but we're all caught up on comments.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, because let's just clarify, please, for the post.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's go to our ChatGPT image era. Remember to pay attention to this because the trivia will be based on this. Okay?
Pay attention.
The trivia will be based on this. And this is all about ChatGPT. And so OpenAI latest image generation tool inside ChatGPT is absolutely crushing it. Or is it? Right? According to Brad Lightcap, who oversees day-to-day operations and global deployment of OpenAI, since launching on March 25th, users have created over 700 million images, 700, over a week. The response has been so massive that it temporarily slowed down services and caused product delays as OpenAI scrambled to handle the demand.
And more than 130 million users have tried the feature already. More than 130 million users. And here's a surprise stat. India is now the fastest growing market for Chat GPT image generation.
That is crazy. Okay, so before we continue, how many of you tried this? How many of you have tried this? Okay, you tried it? All right, I didn't, and I'm not going to. How many of you have tried it?
And I
Let us know in the comments.
I tried it with like a selfie of mine or a photo of mine, and I also tried it with like building structures and stuff like that, and to see what it looks like. Which that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. You know, there's this thing, and I know our likeness is now it's just going to get to a point where we're just gonna see a double of us some day down the road, right? Like far from now or not far from now. But if I can help it, I'm not going to just give my likeness just like that, right? So this after I saw this episode of Black Mirror, I believe that this lady's life got commercialized and it got blasted out for everyone to see and all of that, and she was asking, when did I give you permission to do this? And they were like, well, you did. Look at this. Look at, you accepted the terms and conditions, the 3 pages or 5 or 10 pages that we had. You accepted it. So hey, and there was nothing she can do. And that is the thing of this, right? So we have this information for you on how you can protect, right? Or look into it. So the latest viral trend, turning your selfies into dreamy studio Ghibli-style portraits, might look harmless. But experts say there is more going on behind the scenes. Cybersecurity pros are warning users to think twice before uploading personal photos to AI tools. While many platforms claim to delete your image after use, the definition around deletion remains vague, and there is little transparency about how long data may actually be stored.
What's at stake, you ask? Metadata. That's the hidden info inside your photo, like your location, the time it was taken, and the device used. And experts say even if your image is stylized into anime, for instance, the invisible data can still be scooped up. They also warn that your photos could be used to train future surveillance models or targeted AI systems, especially if platforms don't offer a clear opt-out or privacy policy. And since when did you see one of those? Or ChatGPT's like telling you, wait,
they have
before
it.
you do this,
They
are you
have
sure?
it.
Right. But don't you wish ChatGPT would just tell you?
I mean, they do, right? They tell you, but it's like, hey, just make sure, and it says it everywhere. But the trend, the curiosity that we as human beings have about trying something that might be forbidden, just overwrites all of that. It overrides all logic. So that's why sometimes, right, people like, man, I'm just gonna do it. They already have all my stuff, and you're just feeding the system more and more information about you.
Yeah.
So that is. It reminds me of the movie Divergent, right? I believe it was Divergent, that they have their system, and then they have your retina scan and all of that. They have it for all of us because we use Face ID. Well, oh my gosh, yes. Okay.
Perhaps
so,
now in the prompt we should say, hey, I want to generate my image into Studio Ghibli style or action figure style. Before I do this, chat, what are the ramifications of me doing this? You know, anything I should be concerned about? You know, maybe we should ask that in the prompt and see what happens. I wonder what would happen if we asked him that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he would say what the terms and conditions say, but would we abide by it? Right? Would we abide by it?
Do it. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
do it anyway.
Exactly. Just like you, like your curiosity and using this overtook any possibility of your likeness being stolen, right? Because you wanted to do that, and that's typically what happens. But there are a lot of comments in the chat about this, and I would like to hear what the fam is sharing.
Yes. Marianne has tried it with one of her thumbnails. And
what happened? Like, how did it come out, Marianne?
Rubo says, I'm using DeepSeek more than ChatGPT. And Matt would like to know what the Matt is like, oh, what's the ChatGPT prompt? So if you go to ChatGPT's IG, if you want the action figure one, it's there. So it's like it's a post from 3 days ago. So you could just take this prompt directly from ChatGPT's IG. So I'm not sure if it has the Ghibli one, but I just said, yo, turn me into a Studio Ghibli image, and did it. I didn't need to say anything else. Right. So that was that.
Regina is a pet photographer.
I don't know because I didn't because yeah, like she is tagged in ChatGPT's post, but I don't remember exactly what the context of this is, or if maybe she is a pet photographer, like you said, or animal photographer.
It says Regina, and then at the bottom it says photographer, and then her thing has a lot of pets.
Right.
So she could be a pet photographer.
Or she loves stuffed animals, or maybe she owns 4 dogs. Well, 3 dogs and a teddy bear. I don't know. I really don't know. Go to her IG and find out. If you want the context, go to her IG. It's tagged. ChatGPT tagged her. Okay, so it's crazy how the technology has advanced. It's only a matter. Yo, now Jeremy's saying that. Do you remember where we were? Like, was it 2 years ago? Wow, this was just 2 years ago, right? It's only a matter of time where we can have our life-like avatars on screen instead of us. And Tech Troublemaker. Oh, I love the I love the avatar. That's what happens if you don't read the fine print. They get your firstborn child, and you wind up raising a llama.
Exactly. I'm telling you. I mean, like the system has so much information on Gen Z. So much. I mean, Gen Z grew up. They have a farm of Gen Z data. The Gen Z are going to be making decisions that they think are theirs, but it's not. It's insane. It's insane how I can go on for that. I have a bone or 5 to pick with all of the internet.
And Ballad Vibes, hello. We are all locked in because we just love the technology and it will do it for us. True. And Marian said, I looked cute in Ghibli.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Like the curiosity will just get the best of us. It would just is like, oh, turn me into a model magazine thing. And then remember that trend that was there, like turn me into, and there they were.
Magazine cover trend. And now like we have AI just doing it in a matter of seconds. Sister of Empowerment, hello. Very good to see you here. Good evening.
Hello.
Awesome.
Yes. Okay, so then to continue on how to use ChatGPT image generator safely. So first of all, use cropped or low detail images. Avoid uploading photos with children, house numbers, or identifiable backgrounds. Screenshot your photo before uploading. Screenshots usually strip metadata like your location and device info, making them a safer upload option, which is pretty great. I wonder, I'm gonna look at the metadata on the screenshot, because what is it? Does it send anything from the computer or something like info? I'm gonna look that up.
It's something worth checking.
Yeah, and then Fuljens.
Avoid uploading official ID style images, even if it's just for fun. Don't use headshots that resemble passport or license photos. And this is what we were just talking about. Check OpenAI's image use policy, or just straight up ask ChatGPT in the chat. As of now, ChatGPT doesn't store your images long term, but stay informed in case that changes. So that's a good thing to ask ChatGPT also when you speak to him or her or them. Don't share generated images that mimic sensitive documents. Creating fake job offers, invoices, or IDs, even for jokes, can be misused by others, which is a segue.
Yeah, and that is right. And that is one thing that I like about ChatGPT, because I have uploaded images of some things that I'm doing, and then I go back, say, I don't know, I want to say a week or 2 weeks later to refer to the image again, and then chat says, you need to upload it, I don't have it anymore. So then I re-upload it. So I do like that part of that it doesn't keep images, but it does keep all the information that you give it.
Even if it's
Gotta be
memory
careful
full,
where you feed it.
even if the memory's full, it's still keeping that thing there.
So yeah, so then okay. So with that said, right, when AI images cross the line, fake docs and real concerns. Let's talk about that. OpenAI's image generator is opened up huge creative possibilities, but now without some serious risks. Fulgens.
A new report from Axios reveals that the tool has already been used to create fake job offers, phony receipts, don't be getting no ideas, and even scammy cryptocurrency ads. While this might sound like internet mischief, cybersecurity experts are sounding the alarm. These images look real enough to fool people and could be used in phishing scams or fraud. And we have a sample for you.
Oof.
Let's pull that sample up now. Check this out here. So this is Phil's Coffee in San Fran, and these were two images. Both of them are fake images generated by ChatGPT.
Is there a real Phil's Coffee in San Francisco?
Yeah, I believe so. I'm just gonna
Oh
Google
my
it right
gosh!
now.
You know what?
I'm gonna Google it right now.
Because for businesses, if they can
Yep.
generate receipts, yeah. But then again, if it's not in their bank, if it's not coming out of their bank, and that trail is not trackable, then this receipt is gonna do nothing with it. Because then, if there is an audit, they're gonna be like, okay, I got your receipt, but show me that in your bank.
Yeah.
Show me that in your yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Better be clean, better avoid all of that, I'm just saying.
And so to continue, so what's OpenAI doing about it? The company says it's actively monitoring image generations and refining its policy. So those are their words, actively monitoring image generations and refining its policies to respond to emerging abuse cases. While certain requests like fake government IDs are already blocked, Axios found that users can still manipulate prompts to produce realistic but misleading documents. Mathilde?
No watermarking system has been confirmed yet. There's also no restrictions based on time of day or blanket block on document-related prompts, meaning it is still up to the users to create responsibly. And that is what it is, right? Create responsibly. And yes, to tech troublemaker, you can tell ChatGPT not to remember certain things that you feed into it. However, they make it so that we need to leave that info there.
Right. And then you have to remember to tell ChatGPT not to remember the information.
Exactly.
It's only when memory is full. That's when I'm like, okay, what can I delete here? But I'm not going to remember that.
Yeah, and there are some things that I'm like, okay, I want you to remember this, especially when it's like brand related information that I do.
Yeah.
And when I got to ask something, I don't want to have to repeat myself again. I wanted to remember all of that information. But sometimes it has said some things to me that I'm like, wait a second. What? So then I go to the memory and I'm like, delete. However, that information is probably already saved somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like, right? Because like we see, I don't know how real it is because, right? When you see the shows on TV and they're like, okay, we summon the records, even though the deleted the messages on their iPhone or Android, they were able to retrieve it from the server, even though it was already deleted. So, right? So make sure that you, like it says there, create responsibly and don't share sensitive information. Even if you're just in a rush and you need ChatGPT to create something real quick for you, just don't do it.
And then,
just don't do it.
And this is exactly why I said don't get any ideas because it's the tax season deadline is coming up. So don't just unlearn what you just learned here. Okay.
No, I mean, if you have a good accountant, the accountant is going to be like, let me see. I don't see that in your bank. I don't see that coming out. Where is it? Right? So they're not just going to let you claim something that you don't have. But it's just if you have a reputable accountant, they're not going to let you do that.
And Spotcha
Yeah.
says the combination of organic with AI is amazing. And can ChatGPT scramble words too? This dude can
Oh,
do almost
like
anything.
encrypt.
Try it.
Is that what you mean?
Definitely try it and see what happens.
Oh, whoa, whoa. So remember, from the next week, we have Doc and Ash from Cap Show. And they're going to be talking all about a new show that's coming up. And that show is going to be so much fun. We have some great merch coming up as well for that show. And that merch exclusively is going to be trivia'd and priced out next Monday. So make sure that you set your reminders and be here with us next Monday.
It's going down. It's going down. And I think we are ready for some trivia.
All right.
You're ready for some trivia before all that information just slips away. Let's see. And what will you win? You ask. Let's get it out the way right now. You have your option of your ENN merch. So let's go to the store. And uh-oh.
You have a nice glass
Is it
that I have a sample of.
Let me go to the screen share. I broke the widget. Let's just go here. There we go. So let me come back.
Oh, there you got it. Okay.
Right, but it's not this.
Grab the merch.
It's not this. Okay, cool. So your choice of ENN merch. We have the 16-ounce glass.
And it is a pretty cool glass.
And then also this has like a but wait, there's more option. If you click on with lid and straw, this is so dope. And I think Anna's gonna go grab hers from the shelf there. It's pretty dope. You have it? I think she's gonna you gonna showcase it?
I was just getting the glass.
Yeah,
I was
there you
getting
go.
the glass. So
That's dope.
look at this. My camera is not as sharpable as Fuljens's.
I mean,
so
it's not
it has to
autofocus.
stay.
Yeah.
Yes, it's sharpable. I'm sorry. So it is pretty awesome. And then it has this top and it has this cool environmentally friendly straw. And the top is pretty nice.
Yeah.
I have used it, and I have actually in the car. It has tilted, and I haven't had any spills. I don't know if it was because it wasn't that full, but because I haven't tried it full and tilting it, but it didn't leak. So that is this one. And then I don't know, Fuljens, if you have a cup. I didn't get a chance to grab it.
No, I don't have the cup right now. Right now at my desk, I have my awesome wood signs. Right. That's what I have. And this is not featured here. I have this is the Ecamm Mod Squad. And if I take a sip, you'll see the Q colon underneath. And I just spilled juice on my shirt. Of course. Silly me. But
So there it is.
That's one of them.
Those are your choices.
Yeah, that's one of them. And let me just go back here real quick and go back. So you have the ENN glass, the shirt. There's like the regular shirt and there's like the women's cut. And somewhere down below, you have the awesome ENN mug. So your choice of ENN merch.
It is your choice of the cup or the glass, not the merch. So you get either this one or the cup that is behind me.
Or
but I
this
didn't
one.
get the chance. But yes.
This one or this one. There we go. Those are your options.
Yes.
Those are your options.
And then can we show for next week what the merch is going to be? Because that the mug is pretty awesome, and all the merch, I already got my order in, so I cannot wait to sport it and show it all off.
So we go to all products up here. And who dares
There it is.
streams
Yeah.
show mug with Doc and Ash. Look at the pixel. Look at the pixels. Look at
I
the
love
pixels.
it. You're
It
gonna
reminds
learn
me
all
so.
about it.
What are you gonna
You're
say?
gonna learn all about it. No, I'm saying that you're gonna learn all about it next Monday from Doc and
Doc and
Ash.
Ash.
Yes, all
Pretty
about
cool.
that. So you have that cup, you have a sweater that I cannot wait to get because that sweater looks really good. I could wear it with an undershirt, neck shirt. Look at, oh my gosh, I am in love with it. And then Doc is gonna be like, oh my gosh, look at how cool that is.
Pretty dope.
Yes, so I can't wait to get that, and you're gonna get your chance to win some of that cool merch next Monday on ENN with Doc and Ash are here talking about the Who Dare Streams show.
I love how those colors, the gradient pops off the black. It's so dope.
Yeah,
That's so dope.
That's why I was like, oof.
Oh, the mug is and the
Yes.
mug is currently just white right now. But yeah, that black is just so dope. Yeah. Okay. So we are ready for round one of Fuljens is gonna help me hit my royalty budget shortfall numbers.
Hello,
And
Joe Swift.
Joe
How are you?
Swift.
Nice to see you here. Oh my gosh.
Good
Long time
to
no
see you.
seen.
Good to see you. And awesome work that you're doing. Your production work has been amazing. Continue to share that. It is good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. With that said, let's go to our first trivia. And you know what? I have to, I'm going to be Paul today all the way. Because I'm just going to do it in real time since we're live. And I'm going to do start, and cut to Trivia's 1. And let's do it. Ready?
Ready.
All right.
What is one key? Okay.
Good.
What is one key reason experts say users should avoid uploading selfies to AI tools that mimic animation styles like Studio Ghibli? What is one key reason?
And I'm going to get the stop ready.
You've been wanting to do this.
And in memory of Paul.
Oh my gosh, that sounds weird. That sounds weird. No. Ooh, but the family over there just...
Yeah, I'm just going to wait for it to, well, we can just do this ahead of time since they don't see the answer. The answer is B. They can leak metadata like location and device info. And I'm seeing 3, 2, 1. Stop. Jeremy. Oh
exactly.
my God.
I'm like, no, let's not. No.
Just in honor of, thank you, Roy.
There
In
we
honor
go.
of Paul.
Yes,
In honor of
yes. Yeah.
Paul. Oh
there
man,
we
that's
go.
funny.
That sounds
In
better.
honor of He's not dead, just
Don't be
old.
saying things. Yeah. No.
Oh my gosh.
Mr.
All right,
Moderator is at NAB tonight.
Yeah.
NAB is over there having fun moderating the whole conference.
yes. Yeah.
He probably is.
All right, so let me get these bees into the wheel. That's funny. He's moderating the whole conference right now. Oh man. We have Roy. We have Marianne. We have George.
And and that's the thing that people say, people post their photos or selfies into, and they are able, because of the metadata, they can find where you are at. So this trick of, it's additional, but if you don't want somebody to know where you are, take a screenshot of the shot and then you post a screenshot. And then that way it shouldn't, I'm going to test that out and see if that's real. Because if that is real, I'm going to be screenshotting like a mad woman.
All right. Let's move on to Trivia B. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm not ready. Okay, cool. And here we go. Which of the following was not mentioned by experts as a possible risk when using AI tools to generate stylized portraits?
What? Selfie metadata is the people to find you, like, so they can look at the info, the metadata, and be like, oh, she was at this place. If somebody wanted to find you. Also, with the pictures, when I take the pictures, I stripped the location data from my client's location data. I strip it from the metadata.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
A lot of A's and B's and 1 C. Oh my
boy.
gosh. Right before the stop, I think. It came here on my end.
Let's see.
Right before.
Whatever George says.
Huh? No, and then he changed it too, but it was after. So I think we should give it to.
The correct answer is B. Facial expression alteration was not mentioned by experts as a possible risk. B is the correct answer. All right. And then, as you said, we do have quite a few B's that came in.
Yeah, a lot of B's. Okay. A's and D's. B, D. It sounds like a song. B, D, A, B, 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 C. B, D, A, B, 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 C, A, B. And then that's it. I wonder how that sounds. Because I'm doing Mary Had a Little Lamb because that's what I remember. But let me see this. Well, Fuljens does that. Let me see if I can get this. B, D, A, B, B, D, A, B, 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 C, C. Because C, how does a C, small C sound in music? Does it sound like quieter or still sound like a C? A. Let me see.
Don't know.
Musicians, come through.
I haven't played my clarinet in decades. And I think I'm just missing one more.
The Ecamm street letter of the day is E. E for Ecamm.
Good thing the B is working today and Paul's not here, so thank God. Thank you, B, for behaving.
Yeah.
And that's not a pun. Okay, cool.
All right, so we ready for the next one?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. And just so you know, after you see the stop, you cannot post an answer. After you see stop, you cannot post an answer. What happens after stop? That's it. That's it. Cut. No more.
There's not a small C in music? Okay. It's like C minor. I'm sorry. I'm probably upsetting music people. I don't mean to at all. I love music. I just don't know about writing music. Okay.
Okay,
so
cool.
The next one is...
Here is the trivia C right here coming up. Miss Hill?
Okay. What is OpenAI's stated response to concerns over fake document generation using its image tool? All right, let's do this. Out of memory, fam. Out of the short-term memory that hopefully turns into long-term memory after this.
And hold on, we still got some time in the replay. Just waiting for that to finish. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Boom. And the correct answer is C. Monitoring generations and refining policies. C. You guys did great. You guys did great.
All right, so
Okay.
now let's check out the winner. Let's see the wheel. See what's going on.
All right, so let me come back over here, and let's get this set up here. I think I'm gonna make a few exceptions because I was like I had my the stop on the trigger finger, so I'm gonna make a few exceptions. I'll make a few exceptions.
But William, you have to make up your mind. William, you go C.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wait a second.
Except for that.
B.
Except for that.
Like, tell us, type in the comments which one you want us to use, or we will, yes, tell us. Between C and B, which one do you want?
Let me just make sure I got
Even
the right
though-
one. Right, so it was C. All right, so we have K-Walk, we have Marianne, and we have Will. Will, you got lucky. You put the correct answer first. All right. K-Walk, Marianne, Will, and Val. K-Walk, Marianne, Will, Val. K-Walk, Marianne, Will, Val. Okay, cool. We do have a bonus, you know. Should we do the bonus?
Yeah, but no, we're
Okay.
good. We're good. We're already
All right,
8
cool.
o'clock, and yeah, yep.
All right.
That was if they didn't, but they did pretty well.
Yes, they did. You guys did great. You guys did awesome. All right, we are
Yeah.
ready to spin this wheel.
Spin it.
We are ready to spin the wheel. So
That
here
sounds
is
like a show, Will.
yeah.
Confused and undecided. That's
my
a
gosh.
show. That's a whole show name.
Oh my gosh.
That is an incredible name for a show.
Confused and undecided. That could be a show for a podcast, right?
You
It's
know
like
what
if
I mean?
it's like you're not sure, where to take your content, so it's just call it confused and undecided until you figure it out. Just go through it live.
Confused and
Go through the
undecided.
process live in real time. All right, so here's the first
thumbnail would be
spin.
so cool. Okay.
Oh man, like so many confused looks and all that stuff and question marks and uncertainty. That's dope. Here it is. Oh,
All right.
oh, we got some new winners on the
Vibes.
board, huh? Some new winners on the
Right,
board.
Look at this.
Ballard, congratulations on winning round one. Very nice.
Every time I read your name, Ballard Vibes, I think I get calm because I'm like, okay, Ballard, like boleros, vibes. So that's like nice and calm and relaxing. And I'm not sure if that's what you mean, but that's what comes through for me. All right, next.
Next. Oh shoot. Oh. Oh shoot. Will. Oh snap.
Will, let's do this. Look at you.
Wow.
With a tea,
Wow.
with a hoodie, with a mug, and now you're gonna have E&M merch. Let's go.
Will is channeling Big George energy right now. Let's go, Will. All right. And
it's not like George is not playing unless George is just adding whatever letter that he knows is not right.
and for the third and final spin of the night. Of course.
They're right
Of
next to
course.
each
Of
other.
course. It's always the final round where it's
go.
George or Marianne or one of the champions. they just win it. Oh my gosh. Never fails. Never. That's awesome.
I love
Awesome.
it. All right, so remember, fam, that now you need to send an email to Jill, Jill, at ecamm.com to claim your merch, right? So you can choose either the ENN mug or the ENN glass. Like this, right? The ENN mug or the ENN glass. And you want to hear on ENN. And then once you receive it, if you would like to get creative for a chance to be featured here on ENN as well as in the Ecamm Live socials, you can post a photo dripped, #dripped in Ecamm, so that we can find you and highlight you. Yes.
Congratulations to the winners. And yes, here we go. Thank you. Thank you for actually typing it out for us too. Congrats to the winners. Nice. Perfect timing.
Marianne is like,
Perfect timing.
Marianne is like, listen, I wasn't going to enter as well, but I needed that glass.
she's like, yeah, okay. Let me get the glass tonight, you know. This one. Just to get the glass tonight. I want it. I'll be my next post next week.
She's like, oh, I want my glass.
She already has her shot ready. Like she plans out her shots like you as a photographer,
like a
you know.
boss.
You know, so that shot is already planned out. Looking forward to that. Yes.
Yes. All right. Okay. So Ballard vibes confirmed. So that is the vibe he's going for. Got it. Okay. So it works. It works. So, all right.
George is running out of space.
I really would love to know how and where George stores all of his Ecamm merch, even a photo of your Ecamm merch, because that's what I'm doing. I'm organizing my closet on all the Ecamm merch that I have. I'm organizing my closet with all of it, which is quite a lot. And then, but I'm able to just find it easily. If it's Prime Month, I have it. If it's Euromute, I have it. If it's Kwanzaa, I have it. Whatever it is, right? It will be easily accessible. So once I have all of that organized, I'm gonna post that picture. Yep. So I'm looking forward to that. And okay. All right. So is there anything else, Fuljens, that we would like to share before we sign off and let our amazing family go have dinner?
Oh no, we're well said. I see there's a connection going on. Ballard and K-Walk are practically neighbors. Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, North Carolina.
That was pretty cool.
Awesome.
Right. Remember, I don't want to say back in the day, but because I think there was a Ecamm Fam meetup last year. But remember when there used to be more frequently that the fam will get together? I believe it was Marshall and Eliseo. They got together in Florida. And then it was somebody else. I want to say it was Jeremy. Maybe Jeremy, was it you?
Yeah, there was one in Seattle. Yeah. Right?
I think so. Yeah, it was you, Rainy Cajun, because I think I remember Rainy Cajun. It was like at a bowling alley or something like that, or something similar. But there was a lot of Ecamm Fam meetups before, so maybe that's something that
it was Jeremy, and I think it was Seattle. Where was it, Jeremy, that you held? I could have sworn it was Seattle, but I could be wrong. But yeah, that was one. Mm-hmm. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since there was a.
Yeah, I think there was one last year, but it was Ecamm hosted. So it wasn't an Ecamm Fam, but Ecamm hosted one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, Marianne. Yes, we'll have a great day for you. 10 a.m. over on your end. Go and have some coffee. Yeah. Glad you spent some part of your morning with us. We appreciate you. Have a great day. And for all of you, have a great night. And we will see you throughout the week, because you might see some pop-ups from NAB. Just keep track of the fam, whether it is in the Ecamm Live YouTube channel or in the Ecamm Network Instagram account or the Ecamm Fam. There are different places to check out what's happening at NAB. So you are not going to miss it if you check it out. And that is it for this week. ENN, my name is Ana Gil.
And I'm Fuljens Henry. And make sure to go to ecamm.tv/reminders for all your show updates, ecamm.tv/reminders for all your show updates, including the brand new Anatomy of a Live Stream show as well. So make sure you visit there and get all your reminders.
That is right. And remember that we will see you next Monday right here on ENN with Doc and Ash on talking all about the next show that we have coming up, which will be
I'm like
super
this.
fun. Yeah, which will be super fun. So make sure that you get your notifications, turn your notifications on so that you can be notified. Thank you so much, fam, for being here. My name is Ana Gil,
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
and you're watching Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. Have a great night and a great week.
Peace.
Bye.
I told her,